missing University of Iowa student, 20, returned to her boyfriend's house after going for a jog and sent him a final Snapchat before she mysteriously vanished, say FBI investigators. New evidence reveals that a 20-year-old student who mysteriously vanished after going for a jog near her boyfriend's home may have returned to his house, where she sent him a Snapchat before going off the grid. Iowa girl Mollie Tibbetts, 20, has been missing for more than a week after she disappeared on July 18th as she was dog-sitting for her boyfriend in the rural town of Brooklyn, Iowa. New details help piece together a timeline of Tibbetts' evening before she went missing. Family members say Saturday evidence shows she was doing homework on her computer late in the evening on July 18th, according to KCCI. She was last spotted on an evening jog in Brooklyn, near her boyfriend's home. Although it's unclear if she returned to the home, her family members said she did as her longtime boyfriend Dalton Jack, who is not a suspect in the case, opened a Snapchat from her around 10 p.m. that appears to be taken indoors. However, it is unclear what the caption in the snap was and at what time she took the photo. Alarm was raised when Tibbetts failed to show up for work the next day. Investigators revealed Friday they had searched a pig farm about 15 minutes from Mollie's home after receiving a tip, but found no sign of the missing University of Iowa freshman. Since then, the T.I. Rural Electric Cooperative announced that the company added $1,000 to the existing Crime Stoppers of Central Iowa reward of $1,000. The $2,000 reward will be offered for information that would lead to an arrest or conviction related to Mollie's disappearance. Despite the latest unsuccessful search, Mollie's mother Laura Calderwood is doing her best to stay positive. If it were me that were missing, Mollie wouldn't give up hope. That's not even a thought, she told ABC News. You won't see me giving up hope. That's not an option. Calderwood said she received a phone call from her son Scott on July 18th asking if she knew Mollie hadn't gone into work that day. Mollie's mother said skipping work without letting anyone know was so out of character for her daughter, whom Calderwood described as an outgoing, fun, loving wife, loving person. There were alarms going off immediately, Calderwood said. Within 15 to 20 minutes of me coming home, there were a bunch of her friends, and I could see they were worried. Within 15 to 20 minutes, I called 911. Mollie was last seen near her boyfriend's home in Brooklyn, where she was staying to watch his dogs while he was out of town. Authorities said Mollie's boyfriend has been ruled out as a suspect. Shortly after Mollie was reported missing, a witness claimed to have spotted the 120-pound student jogging through cornfields wearing gym shorts, a black sports bra and running shoes. After combing every field, barn and shut in the rural area for almost a week, local police called in for backup from the FBI on Tuesday. Federal officials announced they were zeroing in on Mollie's internet footprint, keeping tabs on her social media accounts, and analyzing activity recorded by her Fitbit tracker. We are getting a lot of information back from that process. We are very hopeful with the electronic data we are getting back, said Mitch Morft, Assistant Director of the Iowa Division of Criminal Investigation. We are relying on the FBI heavily because it's an ever-changing world in technology. Morft said officials have little to go on, but they're leaning more and more towards something happening to her against her will. He added that investigators welcome the help of volunteer search parties, saying, "We'd like to get any information we can. The more eyes and ears we have, the better." Calderwood has thanked the community for coming to her family's aid last week. "The community has gone above and beyond," she said. "We have had, all kinds of food and water and Gatorade from family and friends, and I know that the investigators down at the police station are overwhelmed with what the community has done.